Chris, since using the Desert Millionaire software, I've been able to make over $60,000 in less than 1 month. And the power of this thing is absolutely insane. I really can't thank you enough.
Chris, since you have given me your software in July, I have made over $130,000. Yes, you heard me right, $130,000. I am well on my way to becoming a desert millionaire, Chris.
Hi, Chris. I've been using the Desert Millionaire software now for just over 6 weeks, I would say, and I can barely believe I'm saying this out loud, but I've been making around $15,000 to $20,000 every single week. I mean, this has been a real life changer for me. Thank you so much.
Congratulations. You are about to become seriously rich. In fact, in just 10 minutes from now, you will have the chance to be earning over $70,000 every single month for free. Now, I know you've heard promises like that before, but what you're about to hear today will shock you. I'm going to tell you how a revolutionary new piece of software has turned me, a total college dropout with barely a cent to my name, into a millionaire with over $1.1 million sitting happily in my bank account. And today, I'm going to give you free access to that very same piece of software. And that's right. I'm giving you the chance to change your life by offering you one of just 50 remaining copies of the incredible Desert Millionaire software. Now, I understand you might be skeptical. That's understandable. I was too. Which is why, when you enter your details and access our members area, you will be able to see my 100% verified live account in action. Absolutely anybody can use this software, which runs 100% on autopilot to make shocking sums of money. You don't need any previous knowledge or experience, and you don't need to spend any of your hard-earned cash. This offer is totally free. There is nothing to buy. I'm simply not interested in taking your cash from you. And let me tell you, I know how important this opportunity is to you because I was exactly where you are now. My name is Chris, and not long ago I was totally lost, a dreamer, a nobody. After dropping out of college, I decided to try and make my living by making money online. I used to buy all the online systems that promised massive wealth. Internet marketing, blogging, pay-per-click, I tried it all. And not one of those methods even made me a dime. I was lied to, scammed, and worst of all, I spent a heap of cash that I simply didn't have, hanging on to promise after promise, all of which just crashed and burnt. It got to the point where I'd simply had enough. I was clearly destined to be a failure. I simply wasn't going to make it. So I decided to get a lowly, badly paid job working behind a bar until I had saved up enough money to head off to Southeast Asia and try and kickstart my life over there. So after about a year working behind the bar, away I went. I bought myself a one-way ticket to Hong Kong and moved around Asia from there. China, Cambodia, Vietnam, Laos, Thailand. I visited all these places and had a great time. Problem was, money was starting to run out. Fast. And the only employment opportunities I found along the way were in bars and restaurants that were paying a pittance. I got to the point whereby I was left stranded, alone in Bangkok with barely a cent to my name. I'd actually had to send this screenshot to my folks back home to try and persuade them to buy me a plane ticket home. But then, something quite incredible happened. I was sitting alone in a bar looking particularly depressed when a real friendly guy with a beaming smile on his face decided to sit next to me and say hello. Turns out, this guy was Omar. And this chance meeting would be the moment that turned my life around. We got chatting. He asked me why I looked so beaten and down, and I told him of my sorrowful plight. I explained to him that I was pretty much stuck in Bangkok, waiting on my mommy and daddy to bail me out and buy me a ticket home, back to my life of rejection and misery. What happened next was incredible. Omar explained that he was due to fly back to his home in Dubai the next day and wanted to invite me to go and spend a couple of weeks in Dubai with him and his friends. Not only this, but he offered to pay for my trip. Now, I'll be honest. I was a little skeptical at first. I'd never been to the Middle East before and I'd heard stories, but Omar seemed like such a warm, happy guy, and really, I was in no position to look a gift horse in the mouth. So the next day, there I was, in business class on an Emirates flight from Bangkok to Dubai, and when we got there, wow! For the next few days, I lived a life of pure luxury. Omar and his friends took me all over, meals at the world's only 7-star hotel, helicopter rides. It was just incredible. It was quite clear that these guys were all seriously rich. I guess their work might be oil related, but to be honest, they treated me so well that I simply didn't want to ask them for fear of seeming rude. But when they did tell me what they did, I was kind of shocked. Omar told me that he and his friends all came from fairly modest families with no links to the oil trade. They had, however, all been well educated, and their specific knowledge of Middle East-based assets had allowed them to create a secret software which completely automated trading of a variety of currencies, commodities, and assets, and had been making them literally millions of dollars year upon year. At that point, they'd only really opened the software up to their own families and closest friends, but they'd been talking about giving a few outsiders the chance to profit with them, and Omar asked me whether I'd be interested in giving it a shot. Heck, I had nothing to lose, so I downloaded the software, funded my account with just a few $100s, and within just 1 month, my bank account had been completely transformed. Just over a year on, and I have $1,105,264.38 sitting happily in my bank account. All thanks to Omar and his gang's incredible software. Now, let's get down to business here. Because what you want to know is, when can I start making money with this myself? Well, below this video is a link that will allow you to instantly download this incredible software, and you will be able to start profiting almost immediately. But first, let me tell you why you're being given this opportunity. You see, these guys had been incredible to me. They'd taken me in and turned my life around. It wasn't long before I was referring to them as the Desert Millionaires, which was a name they kind of liked. I realized just how lucky I got. I also know that there are so many other people out there who could use a break, and I wanted to find a way to help people out. So tentatively, I made a suggestion to Omar and the guys. Why not patent the software and put it out on the internet as a paid service to allow good, honest people, total strangers who have been lied to and really struggle to make money online, an opportunity to cash in big, which is exactly what they've done. And the best part, they have agreed to give the Desert Millionaire software to guys like you for free. But let me warn you, you'll have to act fast. Free lifetime access to the Desert Millionaire software is being limited to only 50 members. First come, first served. And if you're at all skeptical about just how powerful this software is, then check this out. As you saw at the start of this video, 3 of the 50 free membership places were successfully filled as soon as we patented the software just 2 months ago. Take a look at exactly what happened once Jason Black started using our software. As you can see, Jason started off with just $200 in his account. We gave him a login and password, and all he had to do then was press the activate button on the software. So he let it run for around 12 hours, and when he checked back, the software had turned his small $200 deposit into $1,720.14 in less than a day. He was stunned. And so it continued. By the end of the week, Jason had made a profit of over $16,000. And last week, when Jason made his testimonial for us, he had racked up an astonishing $132,246.78 in the space of just 2 months. Totally on autopilot. Now, it's your turn. But I must warn you that once the first 50 memberships are filled, this will become a paid service. If you act now, you will never pay a dime, and your totally free membership will be for life. All you need to do is fill in your information below this video. You will be taken to a secured membership area where you will be given easy install instructions. We also give you a link to sign up to our trusted broker so that the software can start trading for you. This is absolutely critical. Some of the brokers out there are serious scam artists. No matter how much money you make, they will never release your profits to you. That's not going to happen here, because the broker that we use is headed up by Michael, a personal friend of the Desert Millionaires, which means that you'll be in very, very safe hands. These guys are honest, tested, and approved, and they will always be there when it comes to you withdrawing the huge profits that the Desert Millionaire software will make for you. Okay, it's time to act. Time to become one of just 50 new Desert Millionaires. All you need to do is enter your information into the form below this video. You will then be able to start making money instantly. You won't be asked for a credit card. You won't have to log into PayPal or set up a bank transfer. All you do is access the software, press activate, and away you go. This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, but there are only 50 spots available. So please don't click away from this page because the chances are that this will be a paid monthly service by the time you realize your mistake and try to come back. Take me up on this amazing opportunity to change your life. Send your kids to college. Jet off to the Caribbean. Pay off your mortgage. Buy a new car. The possibilities are endless, and it will all be possible for free if you sign up right now. This is an opportunity that comes around just once in a lifetime. Don't let it slip. This is your chance, and I can't wait for you to join us. Fill in your information, and I'll see you on the next page. Let's make some money together.